Okay, now for some Lime specific combos with Sektor Shujinko because the full cameo steal, the sparkling stuff is kind of hard to combo with because it juggles them in the air, and obviously you're not gonna have enough time to combo that with the lantern. I mean, you could, but who's gonna let that happen to you? So, one thing I found with this combo is that when I do the projectile, is that it puts them so far away, and even Sektor can't reach that. Like, you can do like an instant jump 2-1-2, but like sometimes it'll whiff, so it's not always the best option. Maybe if you did kick, it might do it. Nope. So that's not always the best option. What I found instead was to do like two different things. Let me show you the first route. So right there, that was 41% for a bar and the cameo steal. I did instant down back 2 after the launch, and that gave me enough time to do like a jump and attack and whatnot. Now, what I kind of showed you in the previous video about doing your crumple as late as possible or as early as possible, this is kind of like one of those moments where if you do it, dash in and then dash and stand forward into the crumple, then you can get the jump in extension, the deep jump in 2-1-2 or 1-3-4 for that EX teleport rather than doing it later on, if that makes sense. Let me see if I can get that right here. And then that whipped, because the gravity is pretty low, but you're already getting way more damage than before. Let me try 2-1-2. Okay, that whips too. So you have to concession your combo a little bit at the end. Probably just do like a stand 3 sidewinder, but you're getting way more damage, and this is like way more optimal. Oops. Oh, frick. What the heck? What? I couldn't get my stand 3. Oh, frick, I did it too early. There we go. So you get like 43% if you get that conversion. I couldn't get the jump 3-2, even though that does more damage. I think it does like 44%. That one I did was like 43. The jump 3-2 kind of whiff because, like, you know, it's the gravity's pretty low. There is another route you can do after the cameo steal. You can do a stand 4 into down back 2 as well. Let me see if that actually works. So, like, you have to do it pretty high up though. Like as soon as they fall. Yeah, so it definitely works. So this is kind of the example I did. So kind of think about this cameo steal as like your teleport, essentially. It won't put them at, you know, at the same launching height, but the same principle applies for the combo. You do like a quick stand 4 down back 2. Make sure the first and third hits the anti-flak rockets hit, and then you can do another dash in stand 4 combo. Oh, come on, Shujinko. So now you're getting 45% if you hit that stand 4 down back 2 as quickly and as high as you can off of the EX steal. Those are a little bit trickier, so you don't have to do the stand 4 there. You can just do it down back 2 just to make it easier on yourself if you want to get a little bit less damage but a lot more conversion in a sense. So what I showed earlier, how sometimes if you miss time to stand 4, the rockets will have a weird effect, right? The down back 2. So obviously you want the best effect, which is this one. That's the best one when the first and third hit. But if you don't get that, let's say I do a little bit too late, and now the first and second one hit. Now it's all funky. You could do, if you have the bar, you could do forward 4 into EX teleport, and then do your crumple, and then do your combo wonder. What? So that does a little bit less damage, but it's a bit more consistent if you manage to hit the stand 4 down back 2 at a weird angle. That one I just showed wasn't exactly it wasn't the right angle. That's the optimal route, obviously. Do something like this. Do something like that. That actually does look